Are you live?
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the mobile app coaching. My name is Glenn, senior stock market and strategist. Gosh dang it. Still getting used to the name. And it's my pleasure to be here. If you can hear me, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation, and let me know that I am coming across loud and clear. Hopefully, you all had a good Thanksgiving. I know it's the day after. Some of you probably are still out there doing things with your family, as well you should be, but some of you are here today, and glad to have you. And today, I got some good stuff. Today, I think I'm going to simplify the mobile app coaching. And what I say by that, Fireblazer says, mobile, should we be watching on our phone? And if you want to. But the mobile app has a lot to offer. And if you're brand new to the mobile app or brand new to VectorVest, in our mobile app coachings, we really try to hone in on the things that you need from a mobile app perspective, the intuitiveness, the power of using the mobile app. But today I'm going to give you a checklist of four things that you need to do when you're using the mobile app, because it's designed to have the power of the program in your pocket. That's what it is. It's the power of the program in your pocket. Confirm call is on the desktop. Greetings, Bill. It's been going back and forth. We'll see if it will close that way. Especially with today being a shortened day. By the time we get off of this live, the market will be closed. So the market's going to have a shorter day. It's going to close at 1 o'clock. And of course, the trading is a lot lighter. Mark says he's eating a turkey sandwich for lunch. I had some breakfast quiche this morning that my wife made for Thanksgiving. And I got some chicken and some ham and some stuffing, and man, I tried to trade on the Vector mobile app, and for some reason it said the request was rejected. So Glow Up King, you do understand that when you say trade, you can trade into a portfolio on the mobile app, but you can't trade directly with your broker. So Glow Up King, if you're having a problem, give our product support staff a call. All right, give them a call. See what's going on. I cannot see the charts on my tiny phone screen. Too old and need Coke bottle glasses. I watch on smart TV connected to the internet. Way to go, Fireblaze. All right, so hey Akshaya, good to have you here. Glad to have you here. Glad to have everybody here. And Ku is right. Ku is in the background. He's my producer today. Share the link. I think I've got a lot to talk about today, especially when it comes down to how to really quickly hone in on what you're looking for in the mobile app while you're on. Hoorah, T. Hoorah. All right. And so now, step one. Step one is always going to be market timing. If you're brand new, whether you're brand new or not, I need you to write down these four things. All right? I need you to write down these four things because I think it's going to really emphasize the power of the mobile app to help you to get where you need to be and what to look for and where to concentrate where you need to. All right, so step one is always going to be market timing. So when you open up the app, you're looking at the home page, you're looking at the market overview. I can see that again, the day after Thanksgiving, I've got, yes, Mal, I will do that. We can see that we got a mixed market today. The Dow is up, but not by a lot, about 0.2%. Looking at the NASDAQ, down about 0.2. The SPX, or the S&P 500, is flat. Our VectorVest composite is the big mover today. As you can see on the home screen, up about 0.3. Other things that we're looking at, gold. I'm sort of getting ready for gold, but not quite yet. If inflation is really getting under control, and for the sake of under control, gold may be something to keep your eyes on, whether it's live stream, whether it's in a video. Keep your eyes on our channel in regards to when it's the right time to get into gold. And thank you for being here, Glenn, working like a poor home. Listen, I love doing this stuff. I love doing this. Roger says, Roger, it's live. This is not Memorex. All right, confirm call up on my laptop, says Janice. All right, so again, on the desktop, I cannot have the desktop and the mobile app open at the same time. I know it was flashing confirmed up. I think this gives more credence to the idea that we are going to have a Santa rally. How long, don't know, but it looks like right now, and Ryan did a video. He did a short video on don't miss out on the Santa rally. Again, if you just come here for the mobile app or something like that, we've got so much content on our YouTube channel. So there you go. But I hope everyone here didn't wrestle anyone at Walmart for $200 $150. You know, it's going to be interesting. Retail is going to really show itself as if this Santa rally is going to be a good one or not. So I'm really interested to see the numbers for Black Friday today, and I'm really interested to see the numbers on Monday. How many of you are doing Black Friday shopping, whether it's in person or online? Just type a 1 in the room. Palantir, you still think it's a buy? The answer to that to Tabula is yes. Make sure you watch tonight's 6 p.m. video. I'm going to be talking about Palantir amongst other stocks. And I think that I may be doing a little bit of a bonus stock picks on the 6 p.m. video. I haven't decided yet. What is your take on the spiders? I would like to sell a SPY for profit. We'll take a look at that. I'll give you an opportunity to look at stocks, for instance. I see a lot of twos. A lot of twos. A lot of people are not taking advantage of Black Friday. So now let's talk a little bit about that before we start to get into picks and all that kind of stuff. What's going on in the market? Well, we know that interest rates are high. We know that inflation is still high. And you know, even though it's getting better, it's still higher than it was last year. And it is what it is. It is what it is. But what are the things that are going to affect the holiday shopping this year? Inflation. Prices are still higher than they were last year. 2, people are spending a lot of money and putting it on their credit cards. I still question, do people still have enough money on their credit cards to go into the holiday season? And if they do, and they do bump up the spending even more on their credit cards, man, next year is not going to be a pretty year for credit cards, because a lot of people have to now then pay that money back. You're going to have to pay that money back at a higher interest rates. That's a bubble. It's one of my bubbles. But I'm thinking that the higher inflation is going to curb some of this spending. All right. So I'm really curious to see what Black Friday and Cyber Monday look like. All right. So people out of a job. Santalal, there's a lot of people still looking for people to hire. All right. They're still, you know, so we'll see. Bill says the stores are likely to be a zoo. I think that with the onset and the increased popularity of online buying, I don't think the stores are nearly as crowded as they have been in the past. So I'm just saying that's you know, I'm just saying. All right. So as I look at the homepage, the only call that's not up right now on the mobile app is the confirm call, the DEW, the green light buy, the primary wave, all up. So again, step 1 when looking at the mobile app is to look at market timing. Market timing says it's okay. All right, Glenn, I subscribe to that this inflation is coming down over time. Market is jumping ahead. No, yeah, inflation is coming down over time, but people are still being affected by it in an adverse way, Akshaya. All right, so and Bill is right. A lot of credit cards are boosting credit, and people are not even asking for it because they're trying to fish you in, folks. All right, they're trying to fish you in. All I'm telling you is be careful. All right, and just be careful. Just be careful. All right, so homepage, looking at gold again. I'm almost ready to get into gold. You look at these 2 gold stocks, SGOL up 0.4%, Kinross up 0.5%. Mortgages down, Boyle and Coal. That's all I got to say about that. So these are all of the other things that I have up on top If you are looking to put more indices that you're looking to keep your eyes on, always click the plus button where you see right above the DJI. Click the plus button and add a stock, and it will go up in this top area so that you can quickly see those. And right there at the end, it says add a stock or index. You can do that as well. So you can do that. And these are the things. Feng Yu is down. So tech stocks are down today, right? So I can get to see all of these things. Again, it's about the power of the mobile, the power of the program in your pocket. I told everyone they're getting nothing for Christmas because they have been nothing but bad. Wow. Wow. I hope I'm not on your Christmas list, John. Good gravy. I've been in gold stocks since the cost data showed it was time to invest in the beginning of October. I'm still not a fan. As long as the dollar is strong, John, gold is not going to go up. But if inflation is really starting to get under, air quotes, control, it may be getting really close to buying into gold stocks. Again, keep on top of that within the YouTube channel, and we will let you know when it's the right time. All right. So we got a light showing today. We only got about 69 people. That makes sense on a light trading day. I totally understand. But I still want you to share this with your people on your social networks. Let's get some more people up in the room. All right. So with that being said, let's scroll down a little bit. We can see the color guard, a lot of yellow. Even though the market is giving us opportunities to still be long in the market, just keep in mind, a lot of yellow means cautious. All right, I'm not telling you to not buy. I'm just telling you to be cautious. Looking at the MTI at 1.2, not at the level of being overbought yet. The buy to sell ratio finally above 1, which means stocks are moving along with the current rally. All right, that's important. Can I get coal stocks for Christmas? They're doing so well. Ask John. John is sending nobody nothing. So maybe he'll send you some coal, Michael. Goodness gracious, John. All right, so there you go. Tesla Cybertruck sale, 11:30. Good idea to buy Tesla ahead of time. That's another stock that we're going to look at today. I have not been in Tesla. I've gotten out of Tesla. I still think that Tesla's a good long-term play. Short-term, I don't like it only because they're going with the pricing war with China. It's going to hurt them. But there's other news on Tesla as well. The Santa Claus rally will last until December, and the seasonality of the market will go down again. I think we're going to be looking into a tough 2024. I'm looking at how many stocks going up compared to going down. 60% of the stocks in the database are going up. 28% of them are going down, 2-to-1. Again, giving us from a day trade perspective or short-term plays, today is a good day to buy stocks as long as you're buying stocks that are going up. All right, so that's step number 1. Step number 1 on your checklist is always pay attention to market timing. Step number 2, write this down. Always then, if you see that everything looks good for you to go buy some stocks, let's go to our stock picking ideas. All right, we'll go over to right here to the left where it says stock pick ideas. Well, you can't get any more straighter than that. Stock pick ideas. We'll click on that. And from here, depending on how you invest in the market, you can find stocks to buy into. Hot stocks, those are for the people, high momentum hot stocks, those are for the people who are a little bit more aggressive. For those of you who are looking to add more stocks to your retirement portfolio, we have retirement stocks. Hot industries, that is a great way to see what industries are moving the market and get on board with the momentum of the stocks that are moving the market. Elon will take EV segment down. Colin, I don't believe that. I think that Elon Musk, Tesla still are the primary go-to cars for EVs. They've got the market, right? And other people, competitors are out there trying to catch up to them. All right, so that's the way I look at it. I don't think that they're going to take it down. Elon Musk goes through his ups and downs, what he does, what he doesn't do. He's an influencer and can move markets. All right, but I think that Tesla is tried and true. I've been a subscriber of VectorVest for more than 15 years, however, but only ever over the last year that I've recovered close to $120,000 after starting to watch your video. Thank you. Wow. Thank you for that, Mujib. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. That's awesome. All right, that is awesome. Hey, can anybody back up Mujib? As you're on our channel, has the channel, the videos, the shorts, the lives, have they helped you in having a better understanding of the VectorVest system and making money? Yes or no? All right, just type it in the room, yes or no. That is an awesome testimonial right here live on the live stream. I think that is just awesome to hear. And if the answer is no, that's fine. Because maybe then we need to look at other things to try to get the no's better. All right, so that's the way I look at it. But I'm looking at the yeses. Amazing. That is outstanding. We put a lot of work into our channel, folks, and I'm glad to see that people, I haven't seen a no yet. John says, 20-year subscriber. I love the live streams too. Also show different ideas and strategies. And still, the yeses are coming in. Amazing. I love that. Love. You 007. I got all that stuff in you. Made over 20,000 with LMB and Palantir. Oh, wait. 388 has been a great lesson. Excellent. Man, this is awesome. I love seeing this. And again, if anybody, don't be afraid to type no. This is not something that I'm going to call you out on or anything. I just like to get the feedback that the work that we're putting in is useful, right? Is useful. All right. So now, based upon how you invest in the market, you can find some stock picking ideas. Hot industries. Let me go back to Mujib says you're funny too. Does anybody think that I'm not funny? Now I'm reaching. Does anybody out there think that I'm not funny? All right, so I'm just saying. And somebody can type up in there, man, you're not funny. That's fine. I'm okay with that. The beautiful Mark says, no, I will not type no. You just type no twice, Mark. You just type no twice. All right. The wonderful things, thank you, Akshaya. The wonderful thing about hot industries, and we always put the top 5, is you can always stay on top of what's moving the market. And a lot of people will say, well, it's, past the time. These stocks are already moved. They're not going to move anymore. But if the industries are hot, the stocks in the industries was what making it hot. Glenn, are you asking whether you look funny or am funny? Yeah. All right. Do I look funny? Yes or no? How about that? Do I look funny? Yes or no? Is XROF supposed to be funny? No. XROF is a tough play. Something, my 2 big speculative plays that I like the most are XROF and Palantir. Those are my two hardcore plays right now. I own XROF and I do own Palantir. I always like to be transparent. I own them both. And with XROF, man, it has been tough going recently. We'll see. I'm at a point where I'm thinking that XROF just needs to be bought. All right. I'm thinking that I'm at a point where XROF just needs to be bought and put it into the hands of somebody that's going to make this happen. That's my 2 cents. It comes down to that. All right. So I know that Akshaya is aggressive. Let's go look at high momentum stocks. Notice that the high momentum stocks, look at the VSTs on the right. The majority of them have VSTs above 1. So not only are there momentum stocks, they got good quality behind them. They got good relative value, relative safety, and relative timing. Let's go look at the first one. It's down today, but let's go look at it. That's a hot stock. That's a momentum play. Bottom left, top right, rising earnings. Let's go to the next one. Scroll over, LPG. Now you can see why these are hot momentum stocks. Now, again, the other side of this is that people will say, well, these stocks have already made money and they're not going to go up anymore. But every time, the stock keeps making a high, a higher 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 high. I don't know what more you want in a stock. All right, except for, anything can happen and the market could turn around. But look at these stocks. If you're brand new to the software, folks, this is a good place, and you're aggressive, this is a good place to go find some stocks. All I got to do is just look at the graphs. all I got to do is just look at the graph. So for Akshaya being a little bit more aggressive, I like the idea of looking at high momentum stocks. For those of you who are looking to add more because you're new to the software and you want to add more to your retirement portfolio, you can do that too. You can go right down to where it says top dividend, retirement stocks, overall top rated stocks, safest buy rated stocks, top dividend stocks. You know why I like top dividend stocks? Because it's going to give you passive income. So I'm looking at PH. Let's go look at the dividend growth. Where's that at? That's the stop. CI. There it is. Dividend growth, 14%. 14%. It's got a dividend safety of 89 on a scale between 0 and 99. That tells me that it will most likely continue to pay its dividend or grow its dividend. It's not a stock that's in the market of missing out on dividend. R&R. Now, another thing about the dividend paying stocks, they may not be looking pristine, bottom left, top right, but also remember that I am getting the passive income of dividends. Look at the earnings per share on R&R. Let's go to the next one, GWW, Granger. Look at these earnings. These earnings, and earnings is the engine that drives a stock price higher. Look at these earnings. Good, googly muggly. And remember, if I scroll down, let's go look at some of these dividend growths. This is 12% with a dividend safety of 83. Let's go down to Aflac. Let's go look at the earnings, look at the dividend growth, 14%, dividend safety 88. So for those of you who may be brand new to the VectorVest software and are looking to add to your retirement, I love the idea of going down to the retirement stocks, looking at top dividend stocks. Anybody else trying to buy JD today? I don't know. Can you please call out the chart indicators you use on the mobile app? So Roger, let's go back to the top dividend stocks. What am I looking at? I'm going to put this onto a 3-month graph, and I'm going to go down to the graph settings. Okay, go down to the graph settings. What am I looking at? As you can see, I'm looking at a 1-year graph, daily chart, using candlesticks. The rating bar, show the stop. I got 3 moving averages. If I click on where it says moving averages 3, I have a 3, an 8, and a 3 and an 8 exponential, and a 20 simple. 3 and 8 exponential, and the 20 simple. The 20 simple is strictly to show me trend. Do I have trend? The 3 and the 8s are designed to show me if I have entry points or exit points. All right. What else is on my graph? No envelopes. I do have support and resistance. See where it says active next to support and resistance? I can put something else. I got enabled support resistance. I can shake it off, all right, by clicking up at the top or put it back on. I can also put envelopes if I wanted to as well. So those are the 2 other things that I can add is envelopes, support resistance, and my lower indicator, I'm looking at relative timing. But if I click there, I can change it to none on the bottom, dividend, earnings per share. I can now put other technical indicators like MACD, RSI, DPO. So all of those other technical indicators outside of moving averages can be added to my graph here. So let's say I want MACD. I'll click on settings. I'm going to use the normal setup, 12.26.9. All right. Let's go back. Oops, I didn't want to change it. Oops, 12.26.9. Should be on there. That's not messing it. Let's go back. Go back. It didn't work because I'm an idiot. Oh. Hold on. Take that off. There we go. Take that off. There we go. Now I've got MACD crossovers, and let's go back, and there's my MACD. All right, so there's my MACD. So if I want to add other indicators, again, go down to the graph, settings at the bottom, This is on the lower graph. Click on the indicator, lower graph. And then I can also put on RSI. I can change it to RSI or the DPO. Notice you see the check marks. Now when I go back to the graph, I'll have DPO. All right, so my graph layout is looking at a 3, 8, a 20, support and resistance, now DPO. All right, does that help you out? Hopefully it does. Apple, last week it made $9,000, 75. I'm still trading Apple. I'm trading NVIDIA and Microsoft, not trading Apple right now. I'm trading NVIDIA and Microsoft. All right. Will stocks like EME and EXP bounce back with building a top industry now? Well, you know, I'm not going to forecast that. But if they move the industry up enough, Tom, then yes, it will. Well, there it is. Building is there. Building is number 5. Look at that. Building residential commercial is number 5. What did you say? EME and EXP? They may be in a different building industry, but those two are not here. Those two are not. They could be in a different industry, different building industry. But Tom, building as an industry, actually probably as an industry is number 5. It is number 5. All right, you're welcome, Roger. All right. So based upon how you invest, go over to the stock pick ideas and find something, knowing that the market says it's okay, find something that you can take a look at. Number 3. All right. You guys writing these down? Yes? Anybody? Sigh. Or am I just talking? Anybody writing this stuff down? If you are, here's number 3. Number 3 is always going to be watch list. Now, what's the difference between stock pick ideas and watch list? Watch lists are something that you create. Now, let's go over to my watch lists. I can go over to my watch list. These are my watch lists that I've created. All right. Let's take this a step further, though. We can always go down to premium watch list all the way on the left. See that? It says premium watch list. Now I can get some ideas from VectorVest watch lists. I can get some idea from VectorVest watch lists right here. Buzz stocks, Midas Touch for, finding stocks that meet the criteria for Midas Touch. We need to get MPI in here somehow. I need to work on that. But from here, I'm going to go through and take out some of these watch lists and add some new watch lists for you guys going into 2024. But quantum computing stocks, semiconductors. Let's go look at semiconductors. Why? Because semiconductors are on the move. Why? Because of AI. So I can keep my eyes on top semiconductor stocks, sorted by VST, NVIDIA, STM, AVGO, a lot of stocks that we've talked about on the channel, right? Are all here. And look at this, sorted by VST. All the way at the bottom will be the worst, NLST, sell recommendations, all that kind of stuff. So I can always, from watch list perspective, start with the VectorVest watch lists that are provided for you. And then let's go down. That's the premium watch lists. All right, premium watch lists and getting some ideas from there. Now, the other side of the watch list are watch lists that you've created. Go back now to my watch list. And I've got 2 watch lists that I'm going to continue to monitor. And I named them 000. I got a hit list. And then because of what we're in right now, the holiday cyclical seasonal thing, got retail stocks. So I'm going to go down and find my 000. There we go. 000. Nope. There it is. 000 retail stocks. Now, remember a while ago I showed you some of the tips and tricks behind the mobile app. One of the advantages of having the mobile app was I can pull up a watch list and look to the right and see the RT on that watch list. I can't do that on the desktop. I can see that retail stocks have an RT of 1.7. My question, are we supposed to start buying now that we probably have a confirmed up at the end of the day or wait some more? Mark, depending on how you invest in the market, many of us are already in the market. We got the primary wave. We say we need a little bit more confirmation. We got the DEW, and then we say we still need a little bit more confirmation. We've gotten some of that confirmation. Market is definitely moving higher. Now, the slowest, most conservative timing signal, of course, is the confirmed call. I think that you should always be in the market prior to the confirmed call. Does that make sense, Mark? As a matter of fact, let's do this. So there's my list. I'm gonna go look at the VVC. I'm gonna back that up. So looking at the VVC, let's go put me on a 3-month graph. Yep. And there's the bottom. There's the bottom in the market, and then here's the rise up. We've had great opportunity to have been in before the confirmed up call. Now, there is a couple of things that catch my attention. I know, Michael, I'm going to get to that. All right. There's a couple of things that catch my attention. Yes, we're moving higher. Yes, it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a Santa rally. So, Michael, to answer your question, I still don't overall trust this market. But I can't fight the tape. Does that make sense, Michael? I've given you my insights on what I feel about the market. The market doesn't care what I think. The market is going to do what the market is going to do. And the market is saying and giving us an opportunity to buy into the market. My insights that I've given to you about the market, Michael, is to keep you guys centered on not going all in, or if you do go all in, to be aware of what's going on. Does that make sense, Michael? Yes or no? All right. I can't fight this. Let me zoom in. I can't fight this. The market is going up. And Lee says, trust the system. System is giving us a primary wave. It's giving us the DEW. It's giving us the green light buyer RT kicker. It's giving us everything that we need to do to make sure that coming off of this low, coming off of this bottom, that we've had the right guidance to get into the market. Okay? The reasons why I don't trust this market, I've let you know why. But the market doesn't have to listen to me. Right? Mark, nice profits. You're treating us to the chocolate fountain. Glenn don't go to the chocolate fountain. Believe you me. I may like me some Golden Corral, but I don't go into the chocolate. All right, so inverse head and shoulders. Tell me if I'm right. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Yes or no? Am I looking at it right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Yes or no? All right. Hush, Jazz. The tide is high and I'm moving on. I want to be your number. See, why'd you get me started, Jazz? Now I'm going to get people leaving. It's all your fault, Jazz. It's all your fault. You won't see my mouse. I'm clicking on the mobile app. You should see the lines pop up on the graph. I don't use the mouse. I don't use the desktop when I'm using the mobile app. So you see that line that I just put right there? That should be a shoulder. I clicked right at the bottom. That should be the head. And then Mark, that should be the other shoulder right about there. All right. So there we go. Inverse head and shoulders is normally a bullish signal, just like a head and shoulders is normally a bearish signal. And look at that. Where's the neckline? I can't draw a line on here. Sorry. I can't draw a line, but the neckline is somewhere between that candle and that candle. So it's a little bit of a diagonal down line. And what are we doing? We're breaking out of the neckline. We're breaking out of the neckline. So that's more addition to the idea that we are going to get a Santa rally. All right. And that it's in play right now. that it's in play right now. All right. So even though I can't draw a line, at least I got an idea. And look at that, the DPO went positive too. Remember, I just put that onto the graph. The DPO went positive. So I'm not fighting the tape. I'm not fighting the tape. The market is giving us an opportunity to buy stocks, so we're going to do that. All right, so let's get back to step number 3, which was the watch lists. Looking at the retail stocks, I got a list of stocks. Now, if you don't have a list of retail stocks, after the live stream is done, you can go back because I'm going to slowly move up so that you can pause the video. And these are my retail stocks that I have in my watch list for you. All right. Jerry says this. What's suspect? You talk about the market, JD? You talking about the market? Again, I'm not overly like woohoo about the market. I still think that there's a lot of things that are in play to hold the market down. But JD, even with that, the market is saying that we've, by way of the VectorVest system, which I trust with all my heart, soul, that it's okay to buy stocks, and that's what I'm going to do. So the reason why number 3 is so important in this checklist is because you can look at the RTs on a watch list where you can't do that in the desktop. So I can quickly see my hit list right here, 000 hit list. Look at the RT on it. Look at the RT on it. It's below 1. But let's go see what stocks in there might be rocking. Here's my hit list of stocks. How many of you already have a watch list of stocks on the mobile app? Type of 1. How many of you have a hit list of stocks on the mobile app? Type of 1. Because if you don't, you need to. If you don't, you need to. If there's nothing that you take away from today's session, you need to create a hit list of stocks that are on your radar. Everybody in this room should have a 1. Everybody should be typing it in the room. And if you don't, you need to. Because that is one of the powers of looking at a watch list in the mobile app is the idea you can see the RTs. I set up a sector watch list. JD, nothing wrong with that. Again, and even with that sector watch list, JD, look at the RTs on those watch lists. All right. So here's the stocks that are on my hit list. Now, let me tell you why some of these stocks are on my hit list. NVIDIA, AI, it is what it is. Down today, but look at this. It's got the top VST in my list. 1 times 20 watch list. Here you go, Lou. I just paper trade. We're going to get to that because that's going to be step number 4 in a second, Glow Up King. So we're on step number 3 in your watch list, in your setup on how to effectively use the mobile app. Remember, it's the power of the program in your pocket. Power of the program in your pocket. And these 4 things are what you use alerts on the watch list. Mal, yep, yes. So let's say that, let me tell you why I like these stocks. Amazon, did you hear? Amazon's buying iRobot for $1.4 billion. Type a yes or no if you heard that. That's going to be big for Amazon. iRobot's going to go away. Everybody loves their iRobot running around the house cleaning up. Amazon's buying iRobot, $1.4 billion. All right, that's why Amazon in my list. Elf and Ulta Beauty, why? Because this is Christmas. All right, for all of y'all that are typing in no, I just let you in on some stuff. That's old news, says T. Well, wow, T. Why don't you just shoot it down for everybody else? That's old news. All right, fine. But you see the other people in here, T, that have not heard about it? I'm just saying, T. You wanna shoot me down. I know, not in a bad way. I know you want to shoot me down, but look at all the people who I brought some cheer and happiness into their lives. That's all I gotta say. Man. That's one Marine to another Marine telling me, that's old news. Well, whoop-de-doo to you too, T. All right. So anyway, Microsoft. Why is Microsoft on the list? Because of the AI drama. OpenAI fired the CEO. Microsoft hired them, and then OpenAI said, no, we want you back. The big thing that I like about this is going to be a change up in the board of directors. Microsoft should have a seat on the board of directors. T, I know, bro. I know. So I'm a big fan of Microsoft right now. Apple sales are solid so far, heading preliminarily into the holiday season. So I may pick up an Apple position. I don't have one yet, but I may. Boeing. Have you seen the new orders that they got from a TIE order? THAI? Yes or no? Did you see the new news on the TIE order for Boeing? Yes or no? T, don't knock me down again, bro. If you heard the news about the amount of planes coming in, there you go. T says yes. I'm not trying to bring the old news. I'm just bringing you why I've got these stocks in my hit list. All right, so Mattel. Why is Mattel in my list? Anybody know why I have Mattel in my list? I know it's going to be very interesting to see. If T says he's done, it's going to be very interesting to see if Mattel works out. Does anybody know why I got there you go. Thank you, Colin, because of Barbie. The big craze this summer was the Barbie movie. I wonder if Mattel is going to be able to pick up on that going to Christmas. I noticed that it's a sell recommendation. Fisker did something. I forgot what Fisker did. It's I got a story. Fisker did something. Oh, there it is. Fisker. Effectively, showcasing adherence to the New York Stock Exchange listed company requirements. So Fisker looks like they're going to be able to stay on the New York Stock Exchange. So, new Mariah Carey doll too. Mattel is there really? I don't want a lot for Christmas. That's all the words I know. And I can't stand that song. Anybody with me? I can't stand that song. OMG. And this is Mariah's time of the year. That song is going to get played like 100 billion times. Be prepared. All right? Just be prepared. Just be prepared. It's going to be played. And Koo in the background was singing it. I heard him singing the Mariah Carey Christmas song. All right, so, and he's not going to, yeah, I heard you, Koo. I heard you, Koo. All right, do you like the Barbie song? Hold on. That's what I got to say about it. All right. Oh, so there's a Mariah doll, and it doesn't look like her. My ears bleed out when I hear that song Listen, it's a happy song. I just don't like it because it gets played way too much. That's my opinion. All right, so here's my hit list, and I'm going to add to my hit list every so often. We're going to keep an eye on my hit list, but I need you guys to pay attention to your hit list. Mattel would get rich if they made a Barbie for grown men. Yeah, Jazz. You can't say that. Yeah. You know something? Some of you guys are so off the hook, off the chain in the live streams. And the sad thing is I read them all. I read them out loud. I'm going to get fired. I'm so good. It's going to be you. It's going to be your problem. It's going to be your fault, Jazz. I'm going to get fired. Or Jake, or there's a few of you. That Firestarter is another one that gets me. It's going to get me so fired. Probably would look like Dolly Parton. Please, no more Taylor Swift. I hear you. Do you consider Mattel FSR bottom feeders? Let's go look at Mattel. It's a sell. Let's go look at it. I think the only positive thing going in with Mattel right now is the Christmas season. I see that it probably, most likely, look at that, a little bit of a hammer formation. Let me zoom in. Sigh. Let me zoom in a little bit here. That over. See, nah, it's not even a hammer. It's a little spinning top. But look at the last 2 days. Nice open candles. I'm telling you, if the Barbie sensation from the summer could carry over into Christmas time, Barbie may not be a bad play. Let me go back. Let me go see what the relative value is on it. Let's go look at the relative value. Hopefully this will start. There it is. Relative value is 0.62. Doesn't have good upside. Excuse me. It doesn't have good upside. It's not a safe stock. It's not in an uptrend. All right. And look at the earnings per share. The company's not making money. Well, they're making money, but they're making less of it. I think the only thing that helps Mattel right now, short term, is the Christmas season Barbie. That's what I think. All right. But right now, do I like it? Nope. I don't, but it's on my hit list because of that. I'm not a VectorVest user. How much is the monthly fee or yearly? D. Frank, I think the monthly fee for just the mobile app, which you just see right here, I think is like $19 a month. And then we have a desktop version that's like $69 a month. All right, so there we go. Hot Wheels is next. Is Hot Wheels Mattel as well? Is Hot Wheels Mattel, Colin? You can't go bad. You can't go bad doing Hot Wheels, right? But there's no, when I look at the Hot Wheels stuff in the store, I need something that's just, listen to your vibe. Jerry, did you just call me Jerry? What did you just call Jerry? That's all right. That's Jerry. And all right. Something, you can't go wrong with Hot Wheels. You just can't go wrong with Hot Wheels. And Hot Wheels is Mattel. Hot Wheels can be sold all throughout the year. So can Barbie dolls and all that kind of stuff. But I think Hot Wheels is a mainstay. Any of us guys out there had Hot Wheels, and you remember you hit the little thing and it goes through and it shoots out and it goes into a loop, and then you just love smashing the cars? Any of y'all? Anybody besides me? I used to love my Hot Wheels. I'm gonna move into a house that's got it's going to be a recreation room, and around on the top, going to have a racetrack and a train just suspended. But you got to go upstairs in order to race the race cars. Tonka, way back in the day, Jazz, man, you showing your age talking about Tonka. All right, many lost in the sandbox as well. I hear you. All right. There it is. Mark says, Frank, if you pay for a year subscription to the desktop, it's $6.95 a year. There you go. Thank you for that, Mark. You should build a life-size one at your house. I might. A life-size one. Yeah, it's called a racetrack, Glow Up King. All right. So here's my two lists, and I think that I want you guys to start building multiple watch lists. JD likes to look at a sector watch list. Build one. An industry watch list. Things of that nature. I'm a big fan from a mobile perspective to go look at your stocks without having to go find stock. Look at your stocks, whether it's have a watch list of the stocks that you own. How about that? Have a watch list of the stocks you're thinking about owning. Well, your hit list. And then have any other specialized watch lists that you want to build as well. All right. Glenn, I had that one, and if you time it right, the cars would swing around and you could get behind the car and make it go again. We had the same toys. We are. I'm 56. I'm 56. I had a great childhood. Then when you got older, the racetracks, those flippy racetracks you used to run around and chase your siblings with, swing at them. Yeah, they had dual purpose. They did. All right. So that's step number 3 on your watch list. Step number 3 on your checklist. Step number 4 is going to be portfolios. You guys still writing this down? Oh, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. That was good. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Thank you for that. Glow Up King says, you look good, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, Glow Up. Flattery will get you everywhere. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys still writing this down? You need to be writing this down. All right, number 4 on your checklist is portfolios. And this is where your alerts come in. This is where your alerts come in. The other question that was asked that I covered was it not the moving averages? Doggone it. What was the first question I said I was going to get into? Anybody remember? I thought it was the moving averages, I think, but I don't remember. All right. I know it works with my bosses. Okay. I hear you. Glenn, did you have G.I. Joe with Kung Fu grip? Yes, I had G.I. Joe and I had $6 Million Man. And I had Stretch Armstrong. All right, how do you delete a watch list? Great question, Linda. Let's say I want to delete this watch list here that says Trending Thursday Day Trades. Watch this. Watch this, Linda. Simply swipe to the left. Woo-wee! How simple is that? Simply swipe to the left. Bada boom, bada bing, gone. It was alerts. Was it alerts? All right. So the alerts are going to come into place. All right. The alert's going to come into play now. Let's say that I'm looking at stocks in my hit list. Oh, well, I'm going to use the alerts and the portfolios simultaneously. How about that? I'm going to use the alerts and the portfolios simultaneously. Let's say I'm in my hit list. I know the top VST stock is in here, NVIDIA. I don't own it yet, but I want to put it in order. That's where alerts come in. That's where alerts come in. So, Mel, I like this over the long term. Look at the earnings per share. I'm going to go into a 3. Look at that. A lot of support and resistance on this. So I'm going to go back to the 1 year. When I go that, I've got an alert. You see that, Mel? See that darkened bell? And it's got a red dot. I had an alert on that. You see that, Mel? Yes or no, Mel? Before I get off of that, do you see that? 1, the bell right next to the price is darkened, which means I had an alert. Number 2, the red dot tells me that the alert hit. Do you see that, Mel? I want you to answer that before I leave from here, okay? Mel, the room is waiting on you. Well, Mal, you're taking too long. All right, so anyway, I'm going to click on the alert. There it is. 13 days ago. Man, it took a long time. 13 days. Now, I only look at the mobile app on Fridays. I only look at it. So anything that happens in between Fridays, I don't see. But 13 days ago, Mal, it hit. All right. I'm going to set another alert. I'm going to go to alert, create an alert. And see, right, I want to go above, see, I'm moving my line up, right above that most recent high. Got that? I'm going to click on create, Mal. Boom, it's set. Now, when the alert hits, you see where I've got recent alerts? See where I got recent alerts to the left? Here's all my alerts. And that one was, get what it was 13 days ago. That's 10. Where am I getting to 13? PH. 11, man, NVIDIA. There it is. 13 days ago, it would have given me an alert. There it is. All right, so I've got alerts set up, but I'm gonna mark those all as red. Let's go back to my watch list. I gotta go find it again. Sigh. Sushma, if you're watching this, you've got to make an easier way for me to get to my watch list, please. 00, where's my 000? 000, where are you? All right, let's go back to my hit list. Let's go say I'm not in any of these stocks. ELF is up today. It's up almost 0.3%. Let's go take a look at it. So set an alert. We'll click on the little bell. Let's create an alert. I want to go to this most recent swing high right about here. See that, Mal? Right about there. All I did was move this line up or down, all right? Put it right above that most recent swing high with the big wick. Now that it's there, I simply click on create. Boom, it's done. I go back to the graph, see that the bell is colored in. That means there's an alert on that graph. Let's go back. Microsoft. I like this whole AI story. I don't own it. I do own it, but let's say you don't own it. Let's go set an alert. Click on the bell. Create an alert. Go to the most recent high. Boom. I'm done. Click on create. Mal, how easy is that? Mal, how easy is that? And now when I come back to the stock, I'll know that there's an alert. If there's no red dot, that means my alert. Not it. Yeah. So that's the alert part of it. Or can you tap on it? Glow Up King says, or you can tap on, put it in, tap on it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willie? Do you have an ETF for AVGO? No. That doesn't have an individual. I saw you post that, I think, in the comments, and I answered that in the comments that not every stock has an individual ETF. Not every stock has an individual ETF. All right. All right. Number 1 of 7. Oh, yeah, that's true. So Mal got the alerts. Now, I did say that step number 4 was portfolios. Why is that important? Let's go to my portfolio. Let's say, model portfolio. Why is the portfolios part of the checklist? Because let's say you set up a portfolio. You don't want to buy into all of those stocks right away, right? You don't want to buy into all of them. You only want to buy into the ones that are moving up. All right. With that being said, Colin says NVIDIA was number 1 of Magnificent 7. See, I got right here, Magnificent 7 is a portfolio. I'm going to click on it. Why is that important? Because now I can pay attention within the portfolio to which stocks are moving up. Stay out of the ones that are moving down. So NVIDIA, look at that. NVIDIA is taking the biggest hit since I started this on November 14th. Why did I start it on November 14th? That's when we got the green light buyer ticker. Notice that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 7 are up. How much is it up? About 0.5%. It's down today. A lot of it is down today because I think of NVIDIA. NVIDIA is getting beat up. All right, NVIDIA is getting beat up. But 6 out of the 7 stocks are up. So the beautiful thing about why it's important to have a portfolio specifically for paper trading before you get in, because now I can find which stock is on the rise out of the 7, jump on board. So Google's up 1.58%. I click on it. And now I can go back to do what? Remember I said that the portfolios and the alerts were going to be hand in hand? Well, I'm in the portfolio. Oh, Microsoft. I got you, Colin. I'm looking at Google, and I said, well, maybe I need to set an alert on it. Notice that I don't have the alert here because I'm in a portfolio. So how do we set an alert on Google? Let's go click on magnifying glass. Let's go find Google. Click on it. Now I've got the alert. Now let's go set an alert. I see within the portfolio that it's one of the 6 that are going up. You get an alert. We'll put this right at the top. Boom. Create an alert. That's why it's important to have on your checklist portfolio. Now, let's say you build a portfolio of stocks that you're interested in now. Not only just a watch list, but a paper trading portfolio. Set the alerts. You're staying on top of which stocks in that. Folks, these are 4 things, a checklist of 4 things from the mobile app that you need to pay attention to. And I think that going forward from today, those are the 4 things that I want you guys to concentrate on, because it's all supposed to be about the power of the program in your pocket. Do you guys like that idea going forward? There's a lot that you can do in the mobile app. And every so often, I'll go over some tips and tricks. Do you guys like the idea of concentrating on those 4 things to help you from a mobile perspective? Yes or no? If not, we can go over all of these things that are on the side. We can go over all of these things. But I think that if you're coming to the mobile app coaching, you're interested in the best way to use the mobile app to make money. How many of you wrote this all down? So I'm surprised. I'm going to tell you that I'm not surprised if a lot of you didn't. If you wrote it down, put wrote. If you didn't write it down, put didn't write. All right? That's the way I wanted to separate these two. If you wrote it down, put wrote. If you didn't write it down, put didn't write. All right? 4 things. 4, Jazz says my assistant did. 4 things that you need to make a checklist for every day. When you open up the mobile app, these are the 4 things you want to do. Marvin said came late. Number 1, market timing. I'm giving you, T said his AI did, whatever. All right, I'm laughing at that. This is a 4-piece checklist. 1, when you open up the mobile app, look at the market timing. It's going to tell you if it's okay or not okay to buy stocks, whether you're short-term or long-term. Number 2, go to the stock picking ideas based upon, if you know it's the right time to buy stocks, go to the stock picking ideas. Even when it's not the right time to buy stocks, go to the stock picking ideas and look at the contra ETF. Number 3, build watch lists. Everyone should have a hit list of stocks that you're interested in. Power of looking at a watch list that you've created, you can see the RT on that listing of stocks. You can now know if that hit list is in an uptrend or not. If it is, stocks are pushing. Number 4, need to have paper trading portfolio. Because from that perspective, any stocks that you have in that portfolio, you want to take advantage of the ones that are moving. 4 things, 4 things, 4 things. Everybody should have that checklist on your phone, in your pocket. I don't care where you put it. Somebody, Maria said you memorized it. All right, Maria, I know you would never lie to me, Maria. Maria memorized it. Fine. But those are the 4 things from a mobile perspective that you need to have. All right. T says, if people have listened to you on these broadcasts, they would already have these. Listen, I know. But today's session, I wanted to make sure that I knew that I did my job in making sure that you guys have these checklists. This is what we're going to concentrate on going forward. So we're going to always look at market timing. We're going to always start to look at stock picking ideas. Make sure that your watch lists are up to date. If you add more, take stuff out. We talked about how to take away a watch list. Maria, was it Maria or Linda? What if you want to take out a stock? Ooh, that's a good question. Let me go find one that I want. Here's my portfolio. Go to watch list. Watch list. Let's say you're in a watch list. Want to take out Linda. Was it Linda or Maria? Who asked me about how to get rid of a watch list? Who asked me about getting out of a watch list? Which whoever asked. I just lost OBS. Who are you did? Oh, I just lost.
Yeah, you're still running.
I'm still running? All right. 1, market timing. 2, stock picking ideas. 3, build watch lists and see which ones are uptrends. 4, paper trading portfolio. So a paper trading portfolio, let's say that from your watch list, Taboola, let's do this. ChatGPT stocks. That's one of my watch lists. All right. Let's go. Select stocks. I want to show you what I just did. I went cancel. I'd say, this is from a watch list, but I would say instead of buying all of these stocks, Taboola, I want to put them into a portfolio. So I went to the top 3 buttons. I clicked on where it says select stocks. Now I can highlight all of these stocks. Right? Add to a portfolio. See down at the bottom? Make sure I can see what you... At the bottom, where it says add to portfolio. I click on add to portfolio. And let's create a portfolio. And I'm going to call this Taboola. That got to be a capital T. Taboola. Let's go say I only want to put 20 grand in it. Buy. Create portfolio. Bingo. Go visit it. And Taboola, now as I just built this portfolio of maybe stocks in an industry that I like, when the market's closed, I look to see which stocks are moving up. I take advantage of those stocks rather than buying a whole portfolio of these stocks. Does that make sense, Tabula? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to everybody in the room for that number 4 on the checklist of paper trading portfolio? Yes or no? Yes or no? Blank slate? I didn't know that. In what language? Tabula rasa. In what language? Jerry's the only one that's answering the question. Sigh. You guys, y'all need some coffee. All of y'all need some coffee. It's in Latin. Thank you, Tabula. All of y'all need some coffee. All right, fine. Nobody wants to answer? I'm leaving. No. I don't want to hear it now. No, I don't want to hear it now. I don't want to hear it now. No. I don't want to hear it now. Guys, I love you to death. You know I do. I think that now everybody wants to add in the yes. Everybody wants to add. I'm making coffee now, says y'all need some coffee. I'm going to concentrate going forward on what Tabula typed in the room. I think you didn't see it, go back, look at it. That's it in a nutshell. It's a checklist on what to do with the mobile app. These are the things that are going to make you money. Just like I saw earlier, a lot of you were letting me know that what we do on our YouTube channel is helping you guys. I was having back pain distracting me. Go up, King. Take care of that. That's not. All right, we didn't look at your stocks today, but I think we covered enough material that it was okay that we didn't look at stocks today. Hit the like button. I agree with that. Thank you, JD. Hit the like button. If it was worth it for you to stop by today, hit the like button. Please do. Please do. Someone is asking me about the spider. Was that you, JD? Let's go look. Spiders. How do you help test T? What did you just say, Marvin? This month so far has been really good. Hope everyone is going great this month. Listen, my job is to help you. What did you do on this, JD? You selling calls? JD? You thinking it's going to go down? I know the market's closed. Oh, it did close with a confirmed up? There you go. JD, what are you doing with SPY Watch 455.48? It won't tell me the price. I got a level of a high. This is one thing I don't like about the mobile app. I need to know what the price is, where I'm at. I don't know. Figure that out another time. But you're selling right at that level of resistance. You selling a call? You selling a call? Are you in ARM yet? I am not in ARM yet. I think Ryan is. I'm not in ARM. There is a lot of supply zones. Listen, if the market has got legs to the upside, JD, it should break through that level of resistance. Look at that DPO. Look at my 388. It's got you selling a call? What are you doing? 459 calls. You selling the calls or you're buying calls? Want to know if you beat Ryan in the 5K. I didn't run. I told you I wasn't running. I told you I wasn't running. Let's go take a look at ARM. You know something? ARM is not a bad play. It was up 3.5% today. ARM is not a bad play. It is overvalued, but we just recently started tracking. Fundamentally not sound, but ARM is not a bad play in the AI space. ARM is not, did I walk the 5K? No! I didn't walk it. I didn't even look at it. IWM. ARM is not a bad play. I would really like to see if it can take out that level of high up there. But it's running. It was in a channel, broke out of the channel, been out of the channel, tested that level of resistance is a level of support. I like the play. I like the play. All right. This is my reason. Are you selling a call? Ooh, you're bearish on the S&P. I got you. I just think right now, JD, you know, I don't feel warm and fuzzy, totally warm. I feel a little warmer and less fuzzy. I feel a little warmer about the market. Looking at what the market's doing, I think that people feel happy, happy, joy, joy that the Fed is possibly finished for the year raising interest rates. I think that retail could play a role into the Santa rally, and we'll see. We'll see. Too many gaps below to trust this rally. I can't fight the tape though, JD. Short term, I'm with you. Long term, I still think there's something ain't right with this. One more. IWM. Sorry, Koo. IWM. People are going to get onto the more riskier stocks with the markets moving up. Look at this, Akshaya. Stopped right at the level of resistance. Big wick. It's got to go back above that. So I'm looking at the spiders. I'm looking at the IWM, the more riskier stocks. Normally, these are the stocks that people feel greedy with if the market's moving up. See. We'll see. You have a false sense of security now? No. No. Again, on tape, I gotta say it's okay to buy into the market. Again, read your comments above. JD, was that the too many gappy thingy? Okay. Too many gappy thingy. I don't know if I have a false sense. Market's moving up. I'm not going to tell anybody not to not buy. Say the market's moving up. Go for it. Just be careful. How about that, Michael? Because when we looked at the views, we looked at the overview. Look at the overview. What's the color I see down here, Michael? Yellow. See a lot of yellow. See a lot of yellow. Are we overlooking AMD as a semiconductor? No. AMD is still. I'm a bigger NVIDIA fan than I am AMD. But no, I'm not discounting that. Look at that. It did break through resistance. The wick did. Now it's right back at that level of resistance right there. So no, I'm not discounting it, especially not just a chip play, but as AI play. No, I'm not at all. Remember, today was a low volume day, not a good day to judge the market. I'm with that. Totally understand that. Thanks again for a great session, my brother. A great weekend. Simplify. Hoorah. All right. I got to go. Ryan loves NVIDIA. I think he's gone for the day. It's NVIDIA. He likes them both. I think he's a bigger NVIDIA fan than he is. I think. I could be wrong. All right. I got to go. I got to make tonight's video. Watch tonight's video. All right. Gosh, you guys, stop typing in stocks. I gotta go. I just said I had to go. Did you not hear me say I gotta go? Sigh, I gotta go. Wow, LABU. Oh, man. It's moving. You know what I would do? I'd put an alert on it. If you really liking this, let's go put an alert on it. Really like it. I don't know. I'm gonna put an alert. Let's see what happens next Friday. I got an alert set at 369. About 10 cents higher than the high. I'm gonna create an alert on LA. BNKD. That's a longer term wait. I think that's gonna come to fruition. Stop putting stocks in there. Stop. BNKD. I don't even know if I want to put an alert. I don't even know if I would put an alert at the gap. That stock's got to go up to the gap. I create one. All right. Don't trade the SPY. I'm not trading. I got to go. I do have to go. I got to go. Thank you guys for doing all the support you do to the channel. Thank you very much for it. We appreciate it. And I'm glad that the work that we do here on our channel is helping many, many. Have a great day after Thanksgiving. We'll see you on Monday. I have a live stream at 12 o'clock p.m. But don't miss tonight's video. I got I think I'm going to start some stalker stuffing videos with tonight's 6 p.m. video. All right. And another thing about the videos, the 6 p.m. videos, share them. Please, please share them. The way we make this all grow. Water me up before you go. It's not water. Wake me up. It's wake me up before. Jazz, if you're not going to sing it right, don't type it. Oh, you just corrected it. Oh, good thing I love you guys. It's a good thing I love you guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And share the live stream after it's up. Share tonight's video as well. Adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. If you're going to do some Black Friday shopping out and about, be careful, right? And be patient and keep your wits about you. You're representing VV Nation. Don't be doing silly stuff. I want to see you on the news. And somebody from VV Nation did something silly, because I will come to you and I will give you a stern talking to. With that, bon dia. Salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until the next time, folks. See ya.